Marcus sat quietly in the dimly lit corner of the library, surrounded by the faint scent of aged paper and the soft rustle of pages. His fingers grazed the spines of countless tomes until one dusty, unmarked book caught his eye. Curiosity sparked within him as he pulled it from its resting place. The cover cracked and worn. As he opened the pages, his breath caught at the exquisite sketches that danced before him. Hazy landscapes, haunting portraits, and intricate details that seemed to pulse with emotion. The journal belonged to a woman named Eleanor, a spirited artist whose life resonated deeply with Marcus. He found himself immersed in her words, her dreams spilling onto the pages like paint on canvas. With every haunting thought and poignant struggle, he felt a magnetic pull toward her tragic story, a calling that would soon lead him beyond the realm of history and into the shadows of the past. Marcus stepped through the creaking iron gates of the abandoned estate, a mix of excitement and trepidation coursing through him. The fog wrapped around him like a shroud, obscuring everything but the crumbling walls and overgrown gardens that once flourished under Eleanor's care. As he entered the grand foyer, dust motes danced in the shafts of light filtering through shattered windows, revealing remnants of a forgotten elegance, peeling wallpaper adorned with faded floral patterns, and empty frames that had once housed cherished portraits. As he wandered deeper into the house, the air thickened with an electric tension that made the hair on the back of his neck stand on end. Whispers seemed to echo through the hallways, drawing him toward Eleanor's studio. The walls teemed with her unfinished artwork, and he felt her presence. An invisible force beckoning him to uncover her truth. This dilapidated sanctuary held the key to the vibrant spirit that still lingered within its confines. As the storm raged outside, Marcus found himself ensnared by an otherworldly chill that enveloped the estate. Shadows danced along the walls as lightning intermittently illuminated the room, revealing glimpses of forgotten beauty. It was in this haunted ambiance that he first heard her whispers, soft yet poignant, echoing through the darkened corridors. Drawn by the ethereal sound, he felt a magnetic pull toward the source, a longing to understand the spirit that had once filled the estate with life. Through the dazzling flashes of lightning, Marcus caught sight of a figure, Eleanor, her form shimmering like a silvery veil. She spoke of loneliness and abandoned dreams, her whispers carrying tales of artistic ambition and heartbreak. Each word resonated within him, awakening his empathy and igniting a burning curiosity to uncover her story. A story that now intertwined with his own, propelling him deeper into the mystery of her tragic past. As Marcus delves deeper into Eleanor's world, the air shimmers with memories, transporting him into vivid scenes of her past. He finds himself in a sunlit studio where colors leap from the canvases, vibrant strokes reflecting her innermost desires. Laughter dances on the breeze as Eleanor, a young woman full of ambition, passionately explains her vision to a group of friends, each encouraging her to pursue her artistic dreams despite societal constraints. Yet, a shadow of doubt looms over her, manifested through whispers of disapproval from her family and the societal norms of the late 1800s. Marcus feels her passion and frustration intertwine as he witnesses Eleanor's struggle to assert her identity against the weight of expectations. Each brushstroke narrates not just ambition, but also the quiet battle she faces, igniting a sense of purpose within Marcus. He realizes that her art, while celebrated, is steeped in a grief that demands to be acknowledged, a reflection of the unfulfilled potential that haunts them both. The attic lay hidden beneath the weight of dust and memories. Yet as Marcus ascended the creaky stairs, a warm glow of sunlight broke through the grime-stained windows. The moment he entered, he was enveloped by an overwhelming sense of presence. Scattered across the floor were unfinished paintings, each brushstroke whispering the nuances of Eleanor's passion and pain. He knelt beside a canvas, its edges frayed, revealing a captivating landscape that seemed unfinished but full of life, capturing the heart of a bygone era. Letters, yellowed and delicate, lay interspersed among the artwork. Intimate confessions of love and despair. Marcus felt a stirring within him. He was not just observing, but participating in Eleanor's story. Understanding her struggles and dreams deepened his resolve, igniting a fire within to honor this long-forgotten soul, pushing him to delve deeper into the tangled web of her past and the shadows that still haunted her spirit. As Marcus delved deeper into the shadows of Eleanor's past, the atmosphere thickened, wrapping him in a shroud of melancholy. The faint whispers grew more urgent, drawing him toward the corner of the attic where he felt an unshakable chill. It was there that Eleanor's spirit began to unveil the tragic details of her life. A narrative woven with threads of forbidden love, betrayal, and despair. The echoes of her heartache resonated painfully in the silence, a warning of the darkness that had enveloped her spirit. He saw her standing at the threshold of her dreams, yearning for acceptance in a world that denied her. The chilling revelation of that fateful night lingered in the air, revealing the complexity of her relationships as Marcus explored the heart of her sorrow. With every haunting moment shared, he felt her grief as if it were his own, a poignant reminder of the cost of unfulfilled love and the fragility of life. With a renewed determination, Marcus returned to the historical archives, surrounded by the musty scent of old parchment and the soft rustle of turning pages. Sunlight cascaded through narrow windows, illuminating the dust motes swirling in the air as he dove into the depths of Eleanor's past. Each ledger and manuscript revealed whispered secrets of her life, unraveling the tangled threads of history that bound her to a chilling fate. Among the records, he discovered mentions of a shadowy figure named Lord Whitmore, a charismatic yet enigmatic artist who had once captivated Eleanor's heart. As Marcus pieced together snippets of lost love and betrayal, a grim picture formed. The stories of local townsfolk echoed in his mind, their hushed tones hinting at whispered legends surrounding Eleanor's tragic end. Driven by an urgency that coursed through him like electricity, Marcus realized that unearthing the truth about Lord Whitmore might unravel the dark mystery shadowing Eleanor's spirit. As Marcus delved deeper into the archives, a pattern began to emerge, connecting Eleanor's tragic past with unsettling occurrences in present-day London. Whispers of hauntings and strange coincidences peppered local tales, mirroring the turmoil that had enveloped Eleanor during her lifetime. The more he read, the more he noticed parallels, an inexplicable cycle of heartbreak and despair, seemingly drawn from a well of unresolved emotions. With each account he unearthed, Marcus felt an urgency suffusing his veins. He discovered that the same neighborhoods, once vibrant with Eleanor's laughter and art, now housed whispers of other lost souls grappling with similar shadows. Clues pointed to a shadowy figure from Eleanor's life, whom he suspected had not only ignited her dreams, but ultimately snuffed them out. The intertwining of history and the supernatural weighed heavily on his heart, a call to action he could no longer ignore. He had to bring Eleanor's stormy story to light. With newfound determination, Marcus set out to uncover Eleanor's truth, his heart beating with the weight of her sorrow. He ventured to a local cafe, where he met a group of ghost enthusiasts who had also felt her lingering presence. Intrigued by their stories, he shared his discoveries about Eleanor, sparking a fervent discussion about the talented artist lost to time. Each member brought their own insights, weaving a rich tapestry of local legends and spectral encounters. As they spoke, Marcus felt an unbreakable bond forming among them, a shared purpose igniting their passion to reveal Eleanor's narrative. They formed a pact, vowing to honor her life and art, recognizing how deeply intertwined their fates had become. This alliance fueled Marcus's resolve, transforming his solitary quest into a collective mission, as he could sense Eleanor's spirit drawing closer, eager for her story to finally be heard. The air was thick with anticipation as Marcus and his newfound allies gathered in the dimly lit estate. Shadows flickered around them, remnants of Eleanor's sorrow swirling like the fog outside. With a shared determination, they prepared to confront the spirits that had haunted the house for decades. Marcus stood tall, feeling the weight of responsibility settle on his shoulders. "Eleanor," he called softly, his voice breaking the oppressive silence. As the echoes of the estate answered, spectral figures began to materialize, each revealing their pain and longing through whispered tales of sadness and betrayal. The group collectively urged Eleanor to share her story, to release the burdens that bound her to this realm. As she emerged amidst flickering candlelight, a profound understanding rippled through the gathering. In this moment of vulnerability, Marcus felt a surge of hope. Together, they could help Eleanor find peace, finally allowing her spirit to be free. The attic was alive with anticipation as Marcus gathered his friends around Eleanor's unfinished painting, the vibrant strokes capturing a world of dreams and despair. The air buzzed with creativity, and in that sacred space, he could feel Eleanor's spirit urging them to complete the work that had lingered for so long in limbo. With each brushstroke, they poured their hearts into the canvas, rekindling Eleanor's voice that had been silenced by time. As colors blended and forms took shape, a compelling image emerged, a breathtaking self-portrait embodying both her passions and regrets. Marcus breathed deeply, urging Eleanor to embrace her truth. They worked tirelessly, laughter mingling with reverence, as the memory of her struggles and joys danced around them. Finally, with one last stroke, they stepped back. The painting glimmered with a newfound energy, and in that moment, Marcus felt an undeniable shift, a release that promised forgiveness, healing, and the end of Eleanor's restless journey. As the doors of the gallery swung open, a wave of anticipation washed over Marcus. The walls were adorned with Eleanor's completed artwork, a stunning testament to her love, each piece pulsating with emotion and history. The community gathered, their whispers echoing the intimate stories behind the strokes and colors. Marcus stood before the centerpiece, Eleanor's final masterpiece, a vibrant landscape filled with lush greenery and a radiant sky. Embodying her hope and unfulfilled dreams, he began to speak, sharing the poignant tale of Eleanor's struggles and aspirations, the audience hanging on every word. As he unveiled her journey, the atmosphere shifted. It was as if Eleanor herself stood among them, her spirit inviting recognition and respect. Murmurs of appreciation filled the air, tears glistening in the eyes of many. In that moment, Eleanor found solace. Her art, once a reflection of pain, blossomed into a legacy, resonating with those who dared to remember her. The exhibition had a pulse of its own, the gallery alive with the vibrant essence of Eleanor's artistry. As guests meandered among her paintings, they felt an unspoken connection to the sorrow and beauty woven into each brushstroke. Marcus stood by, a quiet conduit of Eleanor's spirit, sharing tales of her struggles and dreams with visitors captivated by her story. Familiar faces from the community joined, rekindling their appreciation for creativity that had long been overshadowed. As laughter mingled with solemn reflections, Marcus sensed Eleanor's presence, a warm embrace reflected in the awe around him. The estate, once a somber relic of the past, began to morph into a thriving hub for aspiring artists, each inspired by Eleanor's legacy. Through workshops and discussions, the whispers of forgotten dreams blossomed anew, bridging the gap between past and present, marking the beginning of a journey toward healing and artistic rebirth.